Hey guys, and welcome back to AI War. I am SeiferKatt, and my empire is destroyed. We lost it somehow. Well, actually, no, where we lost it. It fell under the covers. There was a sheet, it fell down. So what we're doing now is we're going to rebuild everything again. This is the second time I've had to do this, and in fact this is never entirely thrilling, so we're just going to cut this, and we will see you once... Okay, we may have to do this a little bit more manual than I would have liked. Because apparently, the AI is still wandering. So yeah, we've lost a lot of big structures. And we're probably going to lose a few more because, quite frankly, we have a massive power outage. And that's bad. Obviously that's bad. I don't think I need to tell anyone that a power outage is bad in this game. But that'll actually be fixed up soon, and once that's fixed up, we will probably be in a good state again. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to build everything back up, and I'll see you guys once I've actually got some semblance of order. Oh shit, oh maybe we're going to be under attack. Hang on, I didn't count on this attack. There are still enemy ships. Never mind.
Pitiful humans.
Okay, Nocturne was just destroyed. Where's Nocturne? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, it's up there. Okay, no, it's fine. Well, you know what? Until we have power, we can probably ditch these. We can always rebuild them. Right now what we need to do is build up our force. Quickly. Jeez, I did not expect AI to still be around. It was surprising. There's still a whole bunch of ships in Lux as well. Actually, do we have scouts still? We can still build scouts. Maybe we should be building scouts as well. Because there are places we just have no eyes on, and that is terrible. Alright. These things will all get sorted out over time. Alright, we have an attack coming to Rose soon. 777 cloaked ships. That is a lot, actually. That's more than I feel like I can deal with right now. So, because that is a large number, we're going to bring everything in. I feel like that might be such a large number we might not be able to deal with it all. We do have a tachyon beam emitter, which will detect stealth ships, but frankly, yeah, it might not be enough, because we have destroyed a lot of our fortresses there. But we are beginning to reclaim our lands, so that's definitely a start. And that's another place claimed. So really I'm just doing the same process I did last time, just sending out these rebuilder drones, and they're just rebuilding everything slowly. They're doing a pretty good job about it, though, I must say. You know, everything is coming back online. It's just taking a little bit of time. Power is back. Metal is fine, but crystal is running low. And once we can colonize down here, I think we'll be back to pretty much normal. Of course, we do have our shipyards working overtime just to get everything back online. It's taking a little bit of time, but we are getting there. That's all matters, that we are building the forces. Yeah, so as long as we're getting those forces up, that's what matters most. But before we do any more attacks, I think what we're going to do is build the fortress army back up. And we're going to build two lots of fortresses, one on this, probably Signa or Hoth. Actually, never mind, I was thinking about actually expanding faster than I currently am, but that's probably not a good idea. I think the measured expansion is probably the best idea. Now, if I know the AI, they're going to come in with ships that can't be stopped with tractor beams. Now, if that's the case, we could have a problem. That's alright, I expect them to do it. I would like to build up Armageddon sooner rather than later. I wonder if I can get one of these rebuilders all the way to Armageddon. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, it's worth a shot. The good news is each rebuilder that actually gets through is also building the defences back up that were lost. Oh, there's the Devourer Golem. Where is he going? If he's going to Rose, that actually might be bad. Where's he coming from? Lux? Okay. Well, if he comes in from Lux, then that'll be quite interesting, actually. It's not particularly something I wanted to see, but you know how it is in this game. You don't choose what you want to see. The game chooses for you what you're going to see. Why are we not building those metal generation-y things? Who knows, but stuff is being collected. Okay, the enemy came in. Space planes. They can be tractor beamed, but no, they can't be tractor beamed, but they're not running anywhere. So I'm glad that they're staying and fighting, because space planes are pretty weak. Well, that makes me happy that just happened. So now what we can do is we can leave here because the Devourer Golem's just come into play. And we can start clearing out this bottom area. With far more than what I need to clear it out with. But you know, defenses, they exist. They're a thing that we have. Why are these off? Put those back on. Yeah, I'm not happy about the defenses that we've got over here. But as I said, this is what the rebuilding is. Anyway, that danger's over, so pausing again, and we're going to keep clearing out stuff. Okay, ship caps are now being reached, but we're not done yet. Most things are now rebuilt, but what we need to do first is I want to go to Hoth, and I want to build Hoth to be the most defensible planet we can have. Because Hydra is going to be the last level 4 factory we can get in the game. And naturally, we can't afford to lose Hydra. Our fizz is going to fall again. That's fine. We cannot afford to lose Hydra, so Hoth is going to be super protected. Thankfully, since we're reaching ship caps, this should make all the construction a lot faster. Because no one else really needs to build anything. Oh, these guys are still building stuff, but they'll be done soon. And once they're done, then we just build defenses, I suppose, and we're going to need to build new fortresses at Rose. Geez, that's loud. I'm also going to destroy some of these because I simply just don't need them to protect this area anymore. I think the defenses would be much better placed in a place where we could properly, where we more need to defend. I mean, come on, these tractor beam 3s, yeah, we need those elsewhere. We need those like in Hoth and Rose. Actually, just Hoth. But we need them elsewhere. That's what I'm saying. Because we need to protect this place so importantly. And we will. It'll happen. That guy's just rebuilding whatever we can. Fizz apparently needs to be rebuilt. That'll happen. But we're really not too far away from a place that we're fairly comfortable with. In fact, we could probably even turn these back on. And you know you're comfortable when you turn those things back on. We've got far more energy than I ever really need again. And we're getting positive resources. Hearth is now built. Alright, let's start building these fortresses. How long is it going to take? 40 minutes at the moment? That's fine. Because we're going to build a lot of engineers. 15 of them to be precise. And we're going to build like 3 of the fortresses here and a couple over in rows. Because that'll stop that problem happening again. In theory. Okay, it says 51 seconds, but of course we're going to kill our resources well before that happens. And we did. Good work, guys. You killed our resource cap. But it did make it faster by like 10 minutes, so that's useful. This guy's just running backwards and forwards, trying to just rebuild the forces equally. Look, he's doing a good job. You know, he is credit to team. Without him, what would we do? Not much. Because rebuilders rebuilt this land. There's still an Iron Cannon Mark II there. Well, we're going to capture this place and have it as another defensive location. But honestly, as things go, it's not really going to help me that much. But no, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. We've rebuilt fairly quickly, and I think we may be able to launch our first attack on Ash today. And what we need to attack first is the Ninezil Spawner Center, guard post, because that's one of the things that ripped the hell out of me last time. I mean, there's 2 guard posts right next to each other right at the start, which is a pain, but that's life, really. Sometimes life is a pain. Fortress is up to 50%. Good. And I believe that's everything that can be built here built. So I might have these guys come down to Hoth as well. Meanwhile, I'm going to start building a level 1 fortress here. I know they don't particularly need another level 1, but we're going to need it at some point soon. Like, there will be a day coming where those fortresses must stand. We're going to want about 2 fortresses and a ton of beam cannons here, I think. Wow, we've got 3 beam cannons that we can put into here. They're pretty cheap, so let's just install those. Cool. And while we're here, let's add some missiles. We need to over-defend this, really, is the point I'm making here. Let's kill our resource cap. Typical. But the engineers will... The engineers typically kill my resource cap. That's what they're for. They're there to use resources, and use them they shall. So Fires of Doom is not as well protected as it used to be. But I don't feel it needs to be anymore. I mean, it's pretty well protected as it is, and it was a good stop measure when I was trying to survive. So what is my usual positive? 6,000? Yeah, it's not bad. One more fortress, I reckon, before we colonize the other planet that I want, which is Hydra. Engineer, stop gallivanting off. We need you. And we probably should build a base on Signar as well. What we're actually going to do is... oh. We'll just build another colony ship, I suppose. That guy, is he still walking backwards and forwards? He is. He's very diligent, just not intelligent. We asked for diligence, not intelligence. He like fixes one, then he just walks all the way somewhere else. I don't know why I say he walks. He clearly doesn't walk. But yeah, I think after our almost tragedy last episode, well, it was a bit of a tragedy, but we recovered, and that's what matters. Is that recovery can happen, and does happen. Daily. I'm gonna say this place is overprotected, but at the same time, at some point they will just fly in there and take a lot of damage. And I'm okay with them taking a lot of damage. I like it when they take a lot of damage that they shouldn't. And when these guys are done building their resistance, we'll also be in a much better state because that'll give us more unused resources. Although, of course, colonizing Hydra is going to expend my resources fairly quickly. You know what? Let's just destroy this data center. That'll reduce AI progress by 20. Good. Okay. Into Hydra. And we're going to need an economy one. I'm going to build this over by the factory itself. And then we've got another thing here. I get the feeling we're about to see a lot of ships very quick. Oh no, yeah. They don't work that way. Logistical, I think. Because logistical will slow them down. Oh, crap. No. Back off. That's the exact reason why we didn't have you come in here. Okay, logistical will slow the enemy attack ships down. Okay, that's what we want then. And then also we'll get that ion cannon, which will fall as soon as someone attacks this planet, but that's okay. Cool. 2 fortresses are up. There's not a lot of research I can get without actually stealing it from the AI now. I don't think we need a lot of research anymore though. Actually, there's an advanced research facility around here somewhere as well, isn't there? There's some golems should I really need them, but I don't think I do. Another command station, or another fortress rather. That's going to be done pretty quick. And the fortress over here is going at a record slow pace. By the way, I should have probably started the episode with this, but my Twitch channel is quite active now. I've been streaming once a day actually, for about 2 hours a day, so feel free to come check that out. I am streaming at 8 PM every day. That's my time, not your time, unless you're also in New Zealand, in which case it's also your time. Cool. And I will be streaming on Saturdays as well if I get the chance. Maybe even Sundays if I get the chance, who knows. But I'm just going to stream as much as I can, because I like streaming, it's a lot of fun, and I like hanging out with people in the chat. So, yeah, come join me if you get the chance, or if you have the inclination. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/SeiferKatt. And yeah, come on by. We can have fun. And speaking of having fun, we've got another fortress up. And we've got this thing. Now, we have lost all our level 4 ships, obviously. So we are going to have to build... This is going to cripple our economy. That's okay. Sometimes you got to cripple your economy. Alright. You guys went the wrong way. I want you guys to go into Signa. Anyway, I think that's all the building we're going to do. We could get into Tarek. And pizza. I mean, we could build a regen golem, but they don't tend to live very long. And I want to leave that for an attack that matters. Okay, we've got 3 of these awesome fortresses. And we're just going to put some more guns on the outside. You know what really needs guns? Rose, because Rose is not getting protected by anything really aside from the turrets. So as usual, this will kill our resources, but if it saves lives, that's all that matters. It's taken a while to build since we've killed everything. But of course, once everything's been built, then everything will speed up quite significantly. I mean, we've almost got all the resistance ships we can have. And that should make it a little bit faster. Anyway, I'm going to keep building, and then I will see you for the next attack. Alright, well after one hell of a rebuilding process, we now have a fleet that I think we can attack with. It's not 100% full. Maybe I should wait for it to fill up before doing this. You know what, I'm going to save here because reasons. Cool. Okay, now that I've saved, we're going to launch our first attack, and as I said, the first attack is going to be on the Ninezul spawning facility, which is right there. It's like literally, wait, it's right there. We can just destroy it. Okay, so that's our plan. We're going to go in there, destroy it, and then leave. And we'll probably have to deal with hundreds of thousands of ships. That's okay. Let's go. Okay, now we're all in there. See, there are the Ninezul ships. There are lots of them. Now we've got to find the thing that we want to take out. There it is. Okay, now it's dead. Now we leave in a hurry, because those cockroaches... Actually, if we can retreat all the way to Hoth... Because those cockroaches will die over time. We just don't want to be here waiting for them to die. That's... I don't know what you think you guys are doing, but that's not what a retreat looks like. Okay, now we're retreating. I'm not sure what those guys think they're doing. Are they? Oh, they've got tractor beams on them. That's why they're not retreating. That's okay. They are the lambs to the slaughter. That was actually very successful. I'm very happy with that. Okay, now here are the younglings coming through. We expected those to try that. They're going to destroy that iron cannon first attack. Expected. Where are those engineers? There were engineers here, wasn't there? I'm sure there were some engineers. Yes, there were. Okay, engineers, I want you to try and repair as much as you can in the short amount of time that you've got. Okay. So I expect the younglings to be coming in now. Sure enough, here they come. So the younglings are really like acting like my wasps used to act. They're just really a really strong, annoying front force. They wipe out a whole bunch of stuff, but then eventually they just end up being useless. But this is what I'm more worried about. That's okay though, because that oh shit, we've got 100 electric bombs hitting the Armageddon soon. Okay, well we've got to beat this force quickly then. Shit, no, they're not coming in. Okay, we've got to go in for them. Okay, we just need to beat this force as quickly as possible, and then we need to retreat to Armageddon. But so far, our first attack onto Ash, I would say was a success. Quite a rousing success, even arousing, if you're into that sort of thing. What else do we lose? Fizz. Oh, it happens sometimes. Oh geez, that does happen sometimes if you're that strong. Okay, now we rush to Armageddon. Actually, I'm worried about that number. That's a reasonable number of forces they got there. Thankfully, there are some resistance planes there for some reason. So can we kite them? We can kite them. Well, if we keep kiting them, they will lose a lot of strength. Hehehe, kiting is good. Well, if we have another fight like the one we just had before, I reckon, well, if we have that Ash invasion again, because we've got 2 command posts. How many command posts do they have total? They have... I don't know. Quite a few more. Next one, I suppose we go for these ones. Look, that went really well, and we've got nothing to complain about there. And any day you've got nothing to complain about is a good day. You know what, we're going to do this. That should eventually just kill him. Because he'll just follow us around. What's under attack? Mantis. What by? Oh, 5 ships, huh?
Oh, look. I thought you were dead.
Okay, well at some point those guys are just going to run into defenses, hopefully. Yeah, they'll just run to defenses at some point and they'll destroy them. Or they'll just die on their own, I suppose. They could do that. I mean, I wouldn't stop them from just dying on their own. Why would you stop them? Okay, here we go. Looks like the raid starship's just going to charge in ahead. The electric bomb as well, they're going to do a lot of damage. They can't actually get through. Looks like command station was wiped out immediately because of the raid ships. That's alright. The electric bombers will not get through. That's what really matters. And now they've stopped running, they're just dead. Good. I think. Oh, they're not dead yet. Now they're dead. Good, good, good. Alright. Back to Signar, I suppose. We need to rebuild that. We're going to need to rebuild Signar a few times, I feel. And also, we need to rebuild Mantis. But aside from that, everything is good. Well, anyway, guys, join me next episode where we have another daring attack onto Ash. But it's going to get less and less daring with each successful attack. Next time we're going for the Spire Shield Generator. And then... who knows? We can damage that, right? It's not invulnerable. I hope we can damage it, otherwise we're going to look right silly, aren't we? Actually, no, that core eye is going to be a real pain if we don't deal with it. Anyway, that's something for another episode, because right now I am out skis. And see you next time.